And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Frimpong. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Great ball, shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Vert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Frimpong. Now, can they get him away? Odegaard, spread it left. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Picked out brilliantly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Soboslai. Now it's McAllister. No way through, so... Shot, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. McAllister. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Havertz. Still goalless. Can he get on the end of this? Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Trossard receives it in a good position here. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Isak. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in a great position here. Eze. McAllister. Oh, they could break here. And here's Isak. And here's Wirtz. McAllister. Eze to Havertz. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now that's well seen too. Wirtz. And it's Eze. Havertz has it in a wide position. Drilled in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Timber. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Eze. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Eze receives it in a wide position. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Timber. It's a promising position. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! He scores! Robertson. Wirtz. Van Dijk. McAllister. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Frimpong carries the ball down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This looks promising. Rice. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. Terrific. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Welcome to the field.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ødegaard is standing over this one. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a dangerous ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. Fake. Can he finish? finish. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk. Now it's Wirtz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. It's a pretty loose pass. Timber. Gabriel. It's a good ball out wide. Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Wirtz. Szoboszlai. And it's McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever just the goalkeeper to beat. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
71,898.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Havertz. Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Trossard. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Wirtz. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz. Gravenberg. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Wirtz. Number 8,
Saliba.
Szoboszlai.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Number 17, Jones. Number
Trossard.
11, Mohamed Salah.
And it's Eze. And he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mohamed Salah. Calafiori gets a foot in here. Trossard looking to play him in.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Konate. McAllister. McAllister charging forward, the ball at his feet. Decent chance! Should have equalised.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Timber. Oh, this looks sharp. That's Eze. Liverpool are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
McAllister. And it's Jones. Calafiori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Havertz. Timber. Saliba. Just 5 minutes left. Odegaard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ekitike. Havertz. Nicely weighted ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's having a shot! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
2 added minutes
And a
has been
trademark
indicated.
move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, McAllister. Coming on the
Stern
field
test this for
is
the endurance,
number
for the
3,
character of the players
Santo.
as we head into extra
Substitutions taking
time.
place.
Liverpool displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Jones. And it's Salah. Endo. And he was quick to react. Merino. Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Endo. And Frimpong. Gravenberg. Ekitike. And it's Gravenberg. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard, looking for options for movement. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jones. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ekitike. Out to the left it goes. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah showing good feet. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And we come
Half-time, extra time. Liverpool come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Jones. Ekitike. Mikel Merino makes the interception. Calafiori. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Jones. Ekitike. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Timber. Now Ødegaard. I think we're just about done here. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Ødegaard.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
And he's had a hit! Ekitike does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Swung over. Martinelli might just make this. Gabriel Jesus. And that is that. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mohamed Salah, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Good ball, good take. And it's Marino. Ødegaard might be... And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shot at goal! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Eze. Liverpool are already 2 behind. Awful start. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Frimpong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard, Ødegaard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Trossard. And here's Marino. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Merino, always onto this. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Ekitike. He is through here. Ekitike! Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Ødegaard. Eze. Nice-looking ball. Konate deals with that comfortably. McAllister. Ekitike. Szoboszlai. This is promising. Now it's Isak. Isak. Oh, this is a very good run. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Isak.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's McAllister. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Ødegaard. Threads one in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal finding their passes.
Has been indicated.
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And he's gone looking for safety. Timber. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Eze brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
This possibly the last play of the half. And there's the end of the first half.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rice, and it's Eze. It's a good run down the right.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gravenberg. Wits. Eze, can he latch on to this? Wits. Szoboszlai, driving forward, looking for options for movement. Now it's Isak. Very nicely done. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Isak. Timber. Now Trossard. This looks promising.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Now it's Marino. McAllister. Now it's Isak. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Mikel Marino.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. McAllister. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vitz. McAllister. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Calafiori closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Ekitike really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vitz. Now it's Szoboszlai. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Now it's Eze. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ekitike has found the net here, of course. Ødegaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. Ødegaard receives it in a good position here. Big chance! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just...
Chance! Marvellous from Mikel Merino! A finish of true class! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Frimpong.
Pretty robust defending.
He's being urged to shoot. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Eze. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are...
And he's had a hit! Off the post! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vitinha usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Vitinha. And he welcomes it in. Plays it in. Goes for a shot! Gabriel getting this one clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Doué. And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Doué, João Neves, this is Dembele, it's Dembele! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away, and I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the counter is on. Now it's Kvaratskhelia, and it's Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's all for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Marino. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Calafiori. For Rice. Goes looking wide. And here's Marino. Pass somewhat off target.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nice interception, well timed. And it's Eze. Odegaard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Kvaratskhelia, Hakimi, João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Dembele! Great effort, but no way through.
Nuno Mendes. Barcola.
He is through here.
This is Dembele.
He's had a shot! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And it's half-time here. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. Saliba. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Eze. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's certainly onside here. Vitinha. He's on it. Can he get away? Kept his eye on it. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha takes control of it and he's on the move. He's passing. Saliba is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Taking place.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Oh, good spread. Havertz. Eze. And it's Ødegaard. Havertz. Real
The
chance!
attendance for this match was
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Marino deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Doué. Barcola. Havertz. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
This is their second
Number
corner of the
14,
game.
Desiree Doué. Number 29, Barcola. Coming on
And
the
it's been
field,
taken short.
Number 8.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Can he get onto this? And he's gone looking for safety. Ødegaard. Havertz. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vitinha. Now it's Ramos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Vitinha. Now João Neves. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Eze.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Eze. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Tacho attempts a clearance. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Havertz. Big chance! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Paris Saint-Germain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Eze. Eze goes steaming forward. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that's play, and the shot! In he goes again. It's right, and it's come back out to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquinhos.
Hakimi. And here's Dembele.
That's good play.
It's Dembele!
They want to be quick to recover this. He's played it long. Havertz looking to add to his goal. That's a cute ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Vitinha.
Now it's Ramos. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Half-time, extra time.
A quick reminder today.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And that has been clubbed away. And here's Jesus. It's a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Shot could be shapes to shoot! And again! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal, great chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Havertz. Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Oh. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.